Feature Friday.
The freshest. Some people, welcome to Feature Friday.
Aw.
Today is Friday and I'm not feeling well.
Molly's been powering through this week, but she has a bit of a, I don't know, like cold.
I don't even know what is wrong with me.
Yeah.
It's
It's
like a bug.
It's nothing
but-
serious. It's just a bit unpleasant, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Because we record so often. But anyways, she's a warrior and she wanted to keep going. So
We're here.
fair
We're
enough.
ready.
um,
I actually didn't want to miss this one out.
yeah, because well, again, it's the title, right? It's Girls' Generation. But I think from the little that we've seen from them, especially having Taeyeon in the group and Tiffany, that I'm a little more familiar with, I have come to the conclusion with Taeyeon that she's probably one of the best singers I think we've found on the channel, live especially, and then the fact that she's in a band, that's
Yeah.
already
It's
insane
huge, yeah.
because that means that everyone else is at the same level. That's tough, dude. So, and I don't know actually how many members there are in Ghost Generation.
I think it's 9 members.
Ghost. I've learned one thing though, that the generation, that the fandom name
Yes.
called Zones.
Zones.
Or no, not with a Z, with an S. I just said it funny.
Zones.
Zones, yeah. I think that's what they're called.
The members.
It's composed of 8 members.
8.
Taeyeon, Sunny, Tiffany. Apologies if I'm pronouncing any of these names wrong. I think I'm doing okay so far.
I think you are.
Here you go. Hyo-yeon.
Let's see.
You're blind, bro.
Yeah, but let's see where. Hyo Young. Yeah, I think.
Again.
Soo Young, Yuna,
Yuri. Do they pronounce the R? Oh, no, they don't pronounce the R's over there.
It's like a bouncy single R rather than a R.
Yuri.
Yuri.
So they would say Yuri, like ire.
Ada.
Soo-young, Yuna, and Seo-hyun.
Sohyun.
Originally a 9-piece, but Jessica departed from the group in September 2014.
Oh, wow. 2014 was a rough year in K-pop, dude.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of wild stuff happened.
And they're signed with SM, right? I didn't know that. 2014 was the same year as SHINee had their
Was it the same year? No.
No.
No, because
Why was 2014 a bad year?
Oh, a lot of like bad drama happened. Apparently, I don't really know much about it, but apparently, like that's like a shadowy
That's what
year to
people
talk.
sort of-
Yeah.
Oh, right, very interesting. Well, do enjoy our song.
I reread the text you left for me last night. Fall asleep just to be near you. Is it a travesty? This long deep wandering. Well, I got nothing else to be near you. You're like a silhouette in my head, like a faceless imposter. So if I say this is my last time, this is my last time, what would you do? So if I ask for just one last time, for just one last time, what would you do? This crowded streets feel like a dream to me. Why do I have to be so awake now? I'm in a make-believe, and it's hard for me to find the exit sign with my head down. You're like a silhouette in my head, like a faceless imposter. If I say this is my last, this is my last, what would you do? So if I ask for just one last, or just one last, what would you do? So if I say this is my last time, let me listen to that.
Yeah, let's start listening to some music. If this does come out short as it is, we do apologize, but it's a bit rough with Walucha like this.
What would you like this? What would
Walucha
you
like
like
that. That's the song I've come up with. You know, because she's a bit low in energy, so I'm trying to cheer her up.
So if I came up with this like rhyme, I don't even know what it's supposed to be.
Me neither. Just what came to my head, like Walucha wants this, Walucha wants that, Walucha wants this, Walucha wants that, Walucha wants this.
I feel like it needs maracas.
Yeah, chicka, chicka, chicka. Yeah, because you know when you're sort of like ill, you want like, oh, can you? Because like your body's aching and you're like, oh, I don't want to move.
Yes.
Can you please get me a cup of water?
Yes.
You know.
I love how you're being so nice to me. I appreciate it.
I am.
It's like, Ephra, find me this. And he was like, yes, yes, yes. Ephra, find me that. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. I'm taking a full advantage.
You'll receive a bill at the end of the day.
I am paying for churros. That's okay.
Oh, yeah, let's go. Anyways, let's start with a Ghost Generation Into the New World. This is actually a music video.
Which, this is their debut song. This is the first ever song that they've ever, like, Into the World came out with.
What the hell was that song we watched then? Do you remember that song?
Into the New World, yes, we
Live.
watched that, yes.
Why?
But because this is the music video.
Oh,
We've never seen the music video. By the way, I made...
They cry in the live version.
Yeah, because it's like looking back at all the years of struggle.
Are they still active? I'd love to know that.
I think they are still together. They're just not...
Making music.
Right,
Interesting.
I think, yes.
I'd love to know, please, kindly. This is why this podcast is so
so
fun
many
to
questions.
Me, that it's sort of a lot of you guys know a lot about this and other people don't. So it kind of it's like a live learning session. But I hate school, so let's not call it that. Anyways.
Yes, I love it. Into the
new world.
Into the new world.
The new world.
That's not the song.
Oh right, sorry.
This was 11 years ago. A little while back.
Wow, 11 years ago.
Yes.
Fuck.
The world was different 11 years ago.
I was 14.
That's a different world.
Was that? Turn it up, mate.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
I'm not, oh, sorry. If your head hurts, sorry. Oh, different time, huh?
I like the chilled, like, dancer vibe. I feel like I'm about to watch a movie, like dance movie.
Also, it's way more pop than the one we watched live.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Working in a coffee shop? You did that for
See, but they wanted to dance. She wanted to be a dancer, you see?
Every dancer ever, actually.
Every dance. That's what I'm feeling. I feel like I'm watching the intro to a
series.
Like yeah, to the dance series, like a dance show. I really like it. It's like if Step Up was about girls.
I've dated a few dancers, and that seems to be a common.
We do the waitering, we do the coffee shop, and then at night we just like we want to dance.
Just hustle, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that all dancers are like in coffee shops, but it's like you just kind of you gotta earn money because when you're starting dance, there's no money.
When you're studying
Acting,
dance is so expensive. Everything is so expensive. Dance gear is expensive. The lifestyle is expensive. The classes are expensive. The lingo is expensive.
And sometimes it's like, for example, in sports, you see like a general transition of if you want to earn some money as you're training, you can become a assistant coach or things like that. But in dance,
you could teach, but the pay is a bit me.
It's not the same, right?
And plus, if you're teaching, it takes up a lot of your time. So you need something that is part time that you can earn some quick money from.
during the daytime
Yeah,
when like, because usually
or
you're in the
weekends, because if you're studying, if you're training, right? So if you're training, you need to like quick part-time jobs like weekends, nighttime, because you most probably be dancing all
in the
day
day,
and
yeah.
then throughout the day, right? So yeah, like anything, restaurants, anything that's open after 6,
Yeah. So and also
take
like
it.
when you do coaching jobs, you only really work after school hours.
Mm-hmm.
But in those after school hours, you might also be training because you don't train. You don't train in school hours. You train
Exactly.
like 9 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So then, what
How
are you
can you
just gonna
earn?
coach for three
Yeah,
hours? You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So it's a bit rough. I've noticed it a lot, like in the performing arts world, because I'm like, why don't they just kind of coach? And they do on the weekends sometimes, and then they also have another part time job. Where you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, and then you find dancers that do like birthday parties in the weekends, as well as like teaching and doing their part-time job like
It's
coffee
rough,
shop and
man.
whatever.
Just hustling, I guess.
Hustle is hard. The
That's why
hustle in the arts is hard.
I'm always like so happy when I see this sort of, especially like in the Korean industry, so many dancers, and they work with many labels. And we had Mr. Wu in the channel. He's obviously an exception of the rule because he's been doing it for so long, but his journey is so interesting. He's actually one of the
It's
most.
totally different. He's totally the exception of a rule there. Like I feel like his story is nothing
It's
like,
amazing.
yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like he's like a living documentary.
Literally,
Yeah,
he's sick.
with prison stories.
Sick.
Yeah. So the
Gang gang, dude.
yeah,
He's so sick.
but the interesting bit is that in Korea, because there's so many dancers, it's kind of already in the industry, right? I imagine the competition is insane,
Yeah.
but it seems, yeah, like they do get sort of like recognition, and I'm so happy for them when they get in the videos and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
people also, they go viral saying like, "Oh, this dance was amazing," and then they.
Yeah, the cool thing is like a lot of the dancers that you see, a lot of the backup dancers that you see from like the big soloists or like the big groups and stuff are trainees or are people that were trainees.
Oh
And
no, Jenny, right? She was sort of like in
yeah, but
G-Dragon videos.
she was never a backup dancer, for
Oh
example.
shit!
But I'm
Right.
saying like, for example, Shonu,
Okay.
he was a backup dancer before he debuted
Sweet.
as an idol. So it's really cool.
That's
It's
awesome.
yeah. So that's something that can happen in the Korean music industry, which is I find so entertaining.
I would imagine with the Go Generations ladies, they were probably like involved before, like they were probably when they were trainees. They were probably, because they're so good looking, they'll probably use them.
They were too young when they
They're too-
started.
oh,
Yeah,
wow.
they were like 13, 12 years old when they started
Damn,
training.
dude.
I read
Holy
that somewhere.
moly.
Somebody said that to me, and I was like, "What? Imagine, giving up your child at 12 years old. Go, be free, have a life, cry every night to sleep."
It's a rough world, man.
It's such it's a terrible.
So much
but,
admiration for those ladies.
but to be honest, in the dance industry, that happens
Often, yeah.
anyways. Like that happens anyways. Like you see, the ballet companies that take little like juniors into like as young as 7 years old. Like it's mad to be professionals. So it's really not that far
It's
fetched.
certainly not all glitter and the fairies.
Is
At
it?
that point, it turns a bit more fun, I'd imagine. But even then, the pressure and stress is unbelievable. Let's keep
No,
watching.
it never changes.
It's rough. It's not easy.
But this is really cool. I really like that.
Those graffitis stink.
They also stain your fingers forever. Oh my god, yes. This is so wholesome. I'm really thoroughly enjoying it. Yeah.
You gotta check the shoes.
You
to
gotta
dance.
check it out. She looks amazing.
That's how the video begins.
Ooh, okay. Hello. Yes. Oh, she's so hot. Imagine being this the debut of everything, and this is the first impression they're gonna get of you.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, she hasn't changed in like 11 years.
They don't age, dude. She's very impressive.
I'm telling you, this is such a good song.
I wonder what they think if they watch this stuff back.
Now, yeah.
The song is good though.
Yeah. The chord progression is dope as well. Go, Tiffany. I like her with short hair. It looks cute. I wonder how old they were in here.
Must be exciting making your debut video. Actually. Nice.
Freaking power vocal since day one. Oh my god, look at the empty mall. Yes. You know what? I really like the choreo. The choreo is really dope. Vocals.
Class.
Nice.
I like it, dude.
Me too. I like it a lot. Literally, it gives you such a good mood.
It's so good, dude.
It is fantastic.
That chord progression is so clever.
And I love that they paired it up with like that trendy hip hop R&B beat behind
in the middle.
it. Yeah.
Right, so that's something very interesting. Even 11 years ago, debut songs were doing this sort of thing where they had a break of genre. And this is something that's actually prevailed in the last decade in Korean music, the K-pop actually. It seems to be just pop from Korea actually that does that. Because R&B doesn't do that from Korea. Hip hop doesn't do that.
Not often, no.
Because I'm talking in a general rule.
Yeah.
Especially the commercial releases.
Side of things, yeah.
Because in the album, they usually their songs are just consistent. But even here, they had like that 20-second dance break. But I think that's more because they're probably gonna perform this live because it's their debut thing, right? So they have to do a lot of live showcases.
Yeah.
But here it seemed like there's a concept and a chord progression and also a style that stuck through.
I just wonder what was popping 11 years ago in the charts for them.
I'd love to know that actually. Who was the biggest band back then?
Yeah, because that
Bang,
literally, right? I think Big Bang is.
What about from SM? Let's say that.
Exactly, like what was kicking butts that year, because that usually dictates why the songs sounded the way they did, like why the genres or why the aesthetics and stuff.
It's so difficult.
So I'm gonna do a little bit of research and check out like the what was popping in 2011, like 11 years ago.
Because I would imagine, from based on what some of you guys have told me, is that the most popular genre in Korea has always been ballads. Not pop, ballads. So
Korea is just hopelessly in love. I love that.
Dude, I'm just saying.
Or just you always heartbroken. I don't know.
I don't know, but Korean. I've said this before. I think the Korean music industry, it's one of the, like, music wise and production wise, it's one of the best in the world. It has to be. It's so high level everything. So ballads. So that means you need a good singer to sing ballads. And then obviously pop, but that means that it's just marketing next level, and also production is next
But the
level.
the talent is also in another freaking steroid level.
That's what I
Like,
mean. Like the reason why I bring the ballad is because if the most popular genre requires good singers, you, pop, who's probably the second most popular genre, would also need good singers because if not, it wouldn't work. That's
I
the
see that. I see
that's the
that.
difference I feel between Korean entertainment in terms of pop compared to most of the other pop around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Is well, this is pretty obvious. I've said it before. It's just the training and vocal focus that they give they're basically athletes.
They
You
are.
know, they're idols.
Mm-hmm.
It's above and beyond what any other part of the world does right now.
I agree with that.
You know, so that's why their live performances go viral and are so good because they're
They're so
actually genuinely good singers.
that's why I believe they're so consistent. Because I mean, if you look at Super Junior, who's had a career of 15 years long,
Dude, that's nuts that they
that,
came back. They
and
didn't have to.
they literally didn't have to, and
Oh,
they
Vale, sorry, but that means the promotional content they did that thing where they
oh,
eat
did you?
quietly.
Oh my
They
god!
just did that thing. I haven't
yes!
seen it because I think we might
can
check it out on the
check
channel.
it out. I freaking
So that
love
means
that.
promotional material for Super Junior. You're gonna love it. This
Oh,
month is gonna be amazing for you.
Fantastic! Finally, more funny videos.
Yeah, yeah.
From them. They're funny interactions. Anyways.
Sorry, what you were saying?
Oh yeah, sorry, lost my train of thought there.
Sorry.
Got distracted by Super Junior. But I'm just saying that yeah, so that I think I believe that's the reason why they're so consistent throughout so many years. I mean, you don't check out a group because a soloist is like prevalent today in the sounds and everything that's trending today, like Taeyeon, and makes you look back at the whole, at the whole process of being in a band, and I think I believe that the trick is in the training, in the process that goes behind it, in the fact that they were in together since they were 12 years old. I think that the whole aspect of it, it's huge.
Well,
it has a huge impact.
Well, Taeyeon has definitely had a career of 10 plus years.
100%.
So it's hard, but it shows that this kind of formula does seem to work for years. Agree. It's amazing. Let's keep going.
Okay, so now we got a live performance. This is at a Dome Tokyo, yes, in Japan, and it's Karma Butterfly.
Let's give it a watch.
Live in 2014.
That's pretty recent. 7 years. Very pretty.
How do they sound that good? Her voice is cool. How nice! Ooh!
She's so
oh my god,
attractive,
she's beautiful. I like that.
Wanna fly like a butterfly?
Her voice is so beautiful.
There are a bunch of attractive ladies, dude.
Literally.
They have attractive voices as well.
They do. They're really enticing. It's subtle, but it's just so nice. Yes, Queen, sing it. I like the chair choreo. That's really dope.
Someone like a collaboration with like Asha or something like that.
Yeah,
so cool.
They literally nailed it. She's gorgeous. Holy guacamole. I love it. It's so catchy.
No wonder they were so successful, right? Fucking every song is catchy as hell.
The freaking chair choreography is wonderful. I love it.
She's very pretty, that lady, man.
She's great.
Nice. Oh, bizarre. Time to go in.
The core is amazing. I'm totally mesmerized. I love it.
So at this
They're
point,
so pretty. What the
Jessica
hell?
was still in.
Yeah. Okay, I'm obsessed with that song. I love that
Dude,
song.
it's the thing is, I don't like pop. I don't really enjoy pop in my I don't really listen to pop in my off time.
Yeah,
or in my
2014
playlist.
was the year where like everything was like beep, beep,
Yeah,
beep,
Chris
beep,
Brown.
boom,
Yeah,
boom,
times
boom,
3.
boom.
Da, da, dun, 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 dun. I wanna see you tonight. Dun, dun,
Yeah, but
dun,
this is
dun.
more chill. This is like rooftop bar stuff.
Yeah, no, but
I'm a
I don't
car-
like the thing is I don't listen to that type of music. But now, like ever since a year and a half ago, I have like pop from all over the world. Not from what's in the charts, but I have pop from all over the
like
world.
your own chart.
It seems, but it's pop. Like it's 4x4. It's pop, and most of it seems to be from the Korean pop world. So I don't know what they do differently.
I don't know either.
Because I also do have a thing where I don't like it when songs, specifically if I'm doing it in a playlist, I don't seem to add songs that do the whole change up thing.
Mm-hmm.
This song would, I mean, it's going to my playlist, but
Everyone's gonna be working tonight. Like I'm a
Wow.
karma.
I'm doing arms with that.
butterfly.
I'm doing arms with that on. I don't care. So my point is, these are the type of songs I seem to add. They're consistent with a theme. They're catchy. Obviously, the chord progression is easy, digestible, and but I also know this might be the issue I have with pop sometimes. I also know that these specific ladies can over deliver live. You know, like it wasn't just a produced song.
Mm-hmm.
So
Actually, I was gonna make a point the fact that there was so much happening on stage because having props on stage like chairs, right, complicates everything so much. And if you have 9 members, right, 9 dancers, 9 performers who need to sing, need to deliver like a really steady performance, and also be moving chairs around with blackouts and stuff, like the whole process is such a mental wreck in your head. Like I bet this one of those numbers, this was
Stressful.
one of those numbers that you had to rehearse at least 10,000 times before you went on stage, and when you were on stage another 10,000 times, you know, because things change, and if and with each stage you would have to re-rehearse it again, you know, even though the core of it was the same. I really like that. It's clever, it's intricate, it's very dynamic, but the fact that they were able to deliver a very steady vocal performance kind of blows my mind. It's kind of nuts. I really like that.
it's classes.
Sick song.
I'd
I
love
like that.
I'd love to know like from you guys that are watching, like when, like, what's your favorite sort of like Ghost Generation performance, and maybe
I
if any
think
of you have been there
Era,
live.
like an era, because like I feel like each comeback is like a different concept, right?
Right, see.
So I wonder what is your favorite Girls' Generation like era, like concept. It's really
Yeah,
cool.
do drop it down in the comments and stuff. But I know the request, as always, is very difficult to do.
Actually, it was really tough to make this list because
Everyone was
there
very
were so
excited,
many.
which is
There is so
very fun
many
to see.
great requests, and as I don't know anything, I was like, oh, I wonder which one is which.
Yeah. So do keep sending requests, because we will check them out throughout the week, and if it's like albums and stuff, we'll definitely check them out in our own time. So, and I'm sure someone that maybe would like to check them out or doesn't know about specific performance would also benefit, you know. So
Absolutely, I agree.
I love the comment section of Future Friday podcast, because it's I learn so much, and it's also I get so much new music. You know, it's a joke.
It's super entertaining. I love it too. Thank you all for being here with us. I think it's one of the coolest things that we have ever made. You and us.
Yeah. Because it's really like, as much as this, Our effort is your effort as well.
It's
You
a
don't just-
freaking communication. We're a family, bruh. Okay, so now we got Girls' Generation G music video.
To G or G?
Oh, yes, I probably
Wouldn't it
be
be
G.
like G, dude?
G. Gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely. I just read G because that's the thing that you cook with. Yeah, you
Gi?
know, Gi.
What's a Gi?
Yes, Gi. It's like
Isn't a Gi like a fighting? Yeah, no Gi jiu-jitsu.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Isn't that
Hey,
like?
you learn something new every day. I mean, like ghee, as in like the cooking, like the butter replacement. That's a lot healthier.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it like butter?
I don't know. It's like a source of fat. You can fry stuff in it.
Right.
I don't know if it's healthier, but yeah, it's definitely a butter.
Bro, are you okay, bro?
I'm so sorry.
This is actually the video that got recommended after we watched the debut video.
Yeah, you guys also like 11 years ago.
So is this maybe their second video?
The
2009,
nine, yeah.
260 million views.
Yes, dude.
Fuck. Go on. They're awesome. Looks to be in the same era.
Yeah, I think it's.
Is that oh my god, what can I recognize? Is EXO?
No, it's from Shiny.
Or Shiny, sorry. Key?
On you?
Fuck.
I think it's on you.
Really?
Yeah.
Thanks for check.
Yes, please do. It's definitely from Shiny. Maybe they haven't even debuted.
At this point.
Yeah, or have they?
Okay.
But they did.
Shiny.
They were like kids when they debuted.
in Girls.
Generation
video.
G music video. Oh my G.
Mino.
Ah, Mino. God dang it, that's the one I like. How can I not recognize them? Freaking hell.
Yeah, Mino.
Had they already debuted then? Just check Shiny debut year.
This was in 2009, right?
Yeah.
And then Shiny debuted. They debuted on. Sorry, everyone. In 2008. So yes. They,
Oh, so they had
had
already.
1 year.
Okay. That's
Oh, so that must have
interesting.
broke the sort of
The internet.
fandoms.
Yeah, look at him. He's cool. I like him. Oh, I thought they were actual mannequins, but they're not.
Easy way to find out. Tickle them.
Please don't tickle around mannequins.
But if I suspected they were people, I would tickle them.
Listen, boy. My first love story.
That's so 2009.
My angel.
It's a bit older actually. It feels like.
My girls. My sunshine.
Yes, to Mino being in the freaking poster. I like the concept of the music video. That's really cute.
That's a cool way to plug your own artist, right? And
Labels do that often. Ooh, cool.
yeah, I've done that twice. Their clothing is so different, isn't
I
it?
know. It's the low jeans, the low rise jeans for me. G, baby. Okay, if I had a sleepover with my friends and I was back in 2009,
Yeah, go on.
I was in what? Really, what year was it? Ninth grade in high school.
2009.
Yeah,
How old are
definitely.
you now, mate?
25.
25.
Yeah, I must have been like 14.
You were
Yeah,
14,
year nine,
right?
right?
13. So you're in year 9, yeah, correct.
Yeah. So, must have, what, 13, 14 years old?
Yeah.
If I was back there and I knew this existed, I would have had a slumber party with this playing in the background whilst we painted our nails.
Yeah, absolutely.
Baby, baby, baby. It's so catchy. I really like it. And the concept is so cute because they're like in love with the storekeeper. But
There's
they're
no
the
lyrics.
mannequins. What? No, it doesn't have lyrics.
Fudge.
Because it's too old.
Right.
It's too old. SM, get it together. My bad. No, not really. They're doing
Ghost
great.
generation.
Gee.
Yeah, please don't block us.
We actually love you.
It's like you people are afraid that the FBI is listening. We're afraid the labels are listening. No joke. She's saying, it's way too bright. My eyes are blinded. I can't stop to breathe. I'm a girl falling in love. G, 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 baby,
Baby,
baby.
baby, baby.
Oh, I'm too shy. I can't even glance at you. I'm falling in love. I'm a shy girl. G, 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 baby. Ba, 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 ba.
Ba, ba, ba,
That's what it says,
ba,
yeah.
ba, ba, ba.
How did this happen? How did it happen? My beating heart, thump, thump, thump. It just thuds, thuds. I can't even sleep. But you're a mannequin. I must look.
Well, that's how they're playing it
Oh,
here,
sorry.
but it's not.
I must look like a fool. I don't want anyone but him. Oh, yeah, I'm a fool looking right at him. That's nice. Lyrics.
Oh, it's such a cute lyric. I'm telling you, such a cute concept. I really like it.
What did Top say? Another one?
I don't know.
Another label? Nice.
Yes, the perfect slumber party music. Who wants to have a slumber party with me and listen to Girls' Generation? It's the low-rise jeans.
That's it, the dream of everyone. Being at shop at night time, you want to try everything.
Is it?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Really?
Oh, they're leaving. Nice.
Yes, and he
Now
comes
his
in.
mannequins and all there.
Hello.
Hold
Hey
on a
girls,
second.
what happened?
Employee of the. He's not the storekeeper.
Yeah, he is. This is just an employee.
Employee. They used to do that a lot actually in 2009, 2008.
back in the day, like and you know what's funny, because when you're filming those like ends of videos, it's like, okay, action, and you're like
Laugh.
ha. It's very funny until you're actually laughing for real, and then that's
And then you end up ugly laughing.
because
You
look
want to
at
laugh
your
cool,
friend.
right? You want to laugh
You look
cool.
at your friend and then you're like,
So,
yeah, it's one hell of a thing to get to like actually do.
Yeah, it's rough.
Crazy.
But it is interesting that they use sort of a Mino like that. I wonder if he was one of the hottest.
He was probably a hot topic at the moment.
I know, that's
yeah,
so cool.
because I've seen that done before in other labels, like with
It's
other.
clever.
Yeah. They also like they use their. Sometimes they put guys that are like, or the cameos in their videos of people that have been like goats in the industry. It's like, oh my god, and then that creates some hype around it. And I as I can tell, probably Mino was like the hot topic in 2008 when he debuted, which is funny.
Nice.
He's
Well,
cool. He's still the hot topic now.
We did a shiny special actually. So and I've been listening to a bit of their stuff, especially in their new album. So I am slowly getting to know more of the discography actually. But we did do a shiny special, which was really enjoyable. They're really good.
They're really awesome.
And I think one of the things that stuck with me with them is the fashion bit and how involved
how it
they
evolved so quickly, like
were. No, and how involved they were in making the fashion for their live performance. That's not normal.
No, that isn't. No, that's not.
And the fact that you see a lot of choreographies follow the formula that they utilized in live performances nowadays.
Yeah.
10 years later.
They're freaking trendsetters.
Crazy.
But
And now
you
they're
can
back
see it-
as well. What the they don't have to come back, right?
Yeah, but then you see it. Then you see it with these girls as well. You see a lot of patterns in their live performances and music videos, and then you look at what's trending today in girl groups, and then you're like, I see what's happening. Like I understand where certain influences come from.
Sometimes it's even more obvious, right? Like you look at the idols that are popping right now, that are very popular, and then you ask them like, "Oh, who's your, your
Who do you
idol
look
that
up
you look
to?"
up to?" And then they always say, "Oh, Taeyeon or Tiffany or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Yuna, whatever." And then or they say someone even previous to that generation.
Exactly.
So we did. I did think of doing a first generation K-pop.
Actually,
podcast.
it's been in our minds for a while now, but we've never really
Like
gotten around.
90s, maybe early 2000s, or
Yeah,
checking that-
sick.
that scene for a podcast. So let us know what you think about that.
Anyway, so what we got next then is Girl Generation Best Life Dome. This is T.O.P. / The Boy / Reflection all together in one
Oh, nice.
performance.
Go on.
Not T.O.P. from Big Bang. It's
No,
just
no,
the name of the song,
That would be a cool collab.
wouldn't it?
I think it's a cool collab with anyone.
He's dope. Now that I think about it, T.O.P. and Mino have like the same boss vibes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you look at that arena?
So we kill it. Oh, nice.
I love those outfits. That's gorgeous. Oh, she's so good.
Yeah, they're so vocal heavy. They can't really do.
She's
Gosh,
freaking
it's unbelievable.
amazing. She's amazing. She's amazing.
Nice.
I like the minimalistic choreo.
It's so entertaining.
And no, they like to work with props a lot. That's so cool. She's amazing. How sexy does she look dressed like that? Ooh.
So they're unbelievably good looking, those ladies.
They're just so vocally gifted. This is a sultry song. I like it. Oh my god! Do you remember Fergie's? Yeah, London Bridge come down like London Bridge is gone down like London.
London.
Yeah, the Duchess album. That was a fire album. Actually came out around the same time, like 2009, 2010.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Oh,
that
yeah.
was epic actually.
That was the most.
Especially in our
fantastic.
house because Walucha was all over it.
Listen, what's that? What?
That would be a good collaboration too, man.
Mhm.
Actually, yeah. Does she make music anymore for Fergie?
Yeah, I think
Is
she
it
does.
Fergie or Fergie?
I don't know. I've always said Fergie, but I think it's Fergie.
That's how they say it in Venezuela. Though.
Fergie.
And in Venezuela,
London,
Murder
London,
names.
James, when I go down like London, London, London. Duchess album. Okay,
Anyway.
but so I was saying the Fergie album that I was saying.
you were saying about it. Sorry, apologies.
Okay, so I was talking about the Fergie album that it called the Duchess. It actually came out as
Oh, anyway, sorry.
compose yourself. It's okay.
I remember when I was young and I would get like this laughter attacks. I wouldn't be able to blow. I wouldn't be able to breathe. Sorry.
So you would blow, but you wouldn't actually blow. You just make a weird
Ooh,
sound.
yeah, I, would be like, ooh. I wouldn't be able to blow. I wouldn't be able to breathe out. Exhale. That's a better word.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But why did you make that ooh sound? That's what I just never understood.
Anyways, go.
Getting back to the topic, I was saying that the Fergie album called Duchess actually came out in 2006, dude. 2006.
Oh, so it was previous to that.
So it was like 3 years before they even came out, I think.
Yeah, so
Before they even
I mean, it wouldn't
debuted
surprise
it.
me, you know. So
But huge, like I feel like it has
Inspirations.
along the same.
Maybe, yeah.
Same.
wouldn't be surprising.
Cool vibes. Like more futuristic, but yeah. It's really cool.
Okay. Oh, the boys now. Well, I thought a bunch of lads were gonna come in.
So did I. I was gonna say, you can recognize that voice miles away. That's really
acting
cool.
for a joke.
Dun, dun. Oh my god, look at that place though. What the wow, what?
So vocal heavy.
I'm having so many feelings about this. What a show, what a show, what a show.
I like where this is going. This one. Main club, main room.
Literally. I wish the music was that vocally rich.
Yeah.
Dude, they're singing live. What?
Yeah, that's 100% live actually. It's good use of the track. Who's the leader?
I have no idea. The blonde girl? Oh, she's hot. Reflection.
That's awesome.
Is that arena for me? How many people were in that arena?
I don't know, 50,000. So that's a lot of people.
That's a sea of people. That's a sea of people. Oh my god, they had a floating balloon.
Yeah, what is that? What the? They brought that in there? What? So it's open then? Is it open? It must be. I mean, what the fuck?
I think it's an open. No, look, it's
a
reflecting
roof.
on the. Yeah, there's a roof. Is it like a stadium? I feel like that's like a whole stadium.
Yeah. Dude, that is so bizarre.
That is so mesmerizing. What a bloody show. That's why you pay money to watch.
It's like a black hole. That's awesome. That is awesome.
That's
That is
literally what you pay money to watch.
Money? Any money I'll pay
Any
for that,
money.
actually.
For real. What a freaking show. I like the transitions from song to song. The choreo is really nice and minimalistic. It allowed the girls to really sing. And that's how I know they're singing live, though, because even though my brain is like telling me that's probably not live, but let's get they sound too good. I'm like, no, but then look at what they're doing physically. That's actually totally doable. Like based on the fact that they're relying on the lighting effects, the props to aid them, and how minimalistic the actual choreography is. I totally understand how it's totally possible to.
That's their strength. So they're playing everything to their strength.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
how it should be.
I agree with that.
You know, and yeah, the track is playing. They always have a track well played to the track. They're taking advantage of that perfectly. And one of the things that surprised me is when they zoomed in into Taeyeon's face when she's belting.
Singing crazy, yeah.
She didn't look like a Dunkin' Donut.
No. She was
She looked
pretty fresh, pretty stable.
fresh, dude.
Yeah. I
That's
agree.
that's usually how I can tell what's going on in what
Yeah.
what's the main focus on, and the fact that they're not sweating buckets because it is hot in there, just so you know.
Not only hot, but stamina wise, and if you're so vocally, if the songs demand so much from you, you need to find stability. Like it's hard. So yeah.
When
Go
you
ahead.
do like physical, like dance, the environment is also warm, and then you're singing, you're gonna look like a Dunkin' Donut, you know. But the fact that they didn't, that was like whoa, and that was a 6-minute piece. You're gonna sweat. That's cardio, dude. You're doing a workout.
Yeah, absolutely. I just think the industry has progressed, has moved on into a different era, though. Like I just feel like now there is so much expected from humans.
Right.
Like I just feel like now if
Like EXO's performances. Are
yeah
one of those that you're
like
what the- how can they
BTS's
do that?
performances are mad, and you know I just I feel like there is a lot that has changed in for the wow factor, you know. So it's just crazy.
Oh, look what they
how-
brought in there for a while, balloon thing.
I know it's mad.
Anyways, let's
Really cool.
let's watch this one. This one's a music video
Yes,
called "You Think,"
music.
but obviously
video,
by Girls'
that's it.
Generation.
This was in 2015, I think.
Okay, so
Yeah,
one of the most
2015.
recent
Yeah,
things.
yeah. Ooh.
Huge change, right?
But it still maintained that
Girls'
girl
Generation.
power sound. Yeah.
Nice.
She's cool.
S.
Ooh.
Very pretty.
Nice.
Sounding and looking.
She fits this sound so well.
Blonde Taeyeon.
Ooh.
You think you're real cool, you're not. That's tough.
Yeah, that cool to me.
Well, it's just the ad-libs they decide to do. So
That's a demanding chorus, dude. I love those outfits. Oh my god, she's dope as hell.
they bring the short hair aesthetic back on that one.
Okay, hit me with the split, girl. Oh, she's fantastic. I'm obsessed. Yes.
This lady is so attractive.
You think you're real cool? Ooh, I like that.
She looks good with short hair, man.
I really like that break.
First time I've seen them rap.
See you see the evolution, like what the industry really actually started to demand from like heavier, higher chorus lines, more layered. It's more about that vocal power, showing diversity with the vocal style as well, with like adding a like a rap um like speech quality into the songs. It is obvious. It's obvious like they have adapted and evolved, and it's just wild that they have been able to maintain their core sound though, as well as they've moved forward in the years. It's pretty dope. But they're amazing. I
What is
really
it?
like that.
That's kind of the key, right? It's adapting but maintaining your
Core
essence.
essence. Yeah. It's really dope.
So now you get left behind.
Yeah.
She's so attractive, that woman.
She's gorgeous. She really is. Sick. And the transitions as well. Freaking dope. So freaking amazing.
So much
Think
bling in
real
that video.
cool.
So much ice.
I really like what's happening in the whole, like how we're seeing the progression slowly. Like it's really nice.
That's a good way actually to find that to sort of see a group's journey. We should do that actually with every special that we should do. It should be like with some of their first stuff, gradually until we get to present day.
Well, then we would have to watch like 15 videos.
No. But obviously, like maybe a video from each era is too difficult, right?
Yeah,
because
they literally come back every year if they wanted to. Especially when they're
podcast wouldn't even make it out. I'd love to do that,
Me too.
but I don't think that. Yeah, I think it would be too much. I don't know.
We'll think about that. We'll think about that one. But yeah, how cool is that? I really like that.
This is 2015.
Yeah, that was in 2015.
Right.
Like, we're moving back in time here with the live performance.
Sure.
So this was in 2011 in the Seoul tour that they did. And this is Devil's Cry. And that's Taeyeon solos, I think. And Run Devil Run.
Which is then all of them.
Yeah, all
Oh,
of
wow.
them. Yeah.
Cool. I think live they're a joke.
I think life is like a completely different experience, though. I can see why people would go mad.
Nice.
I like this darker concept.
Shiny had a number like that as well,
Yes,
didn't
they did. It's like a flange.
Just distortion.
Ooh. That freaking like chord progression there in the verse kind of reminds me of Seal's chord progressions. You know, it's like I don't know what, like
Yeah,
going
and
crazy type of stuff.
The aesthetic is like Paramore-ish type of thing.
Yeah, the aesthetic is very well. 2010, 2011. That's when Paramore was there.
Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
Or Levine.
No, you're talking about two different people there.
I know. I'm just saying it kind of has. What was that video from Avril Lavigne? Lavigne. Yeah, her.
Yeah.
She's like she's got like blonde hair, and she's like she basically hates everything.
Yes.
And it's like wow. Blah, 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 blah.
She never did like that type of like she did more like punk stuff ever.
Ah, right. Maybe I'm thinking of
But
the wrong person.
Paramore is a good like
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
This is the type of music I don't listen to.
Yeah, no, but in
Ever.
2010, 2011, that's when Paramore was at its peak. Yeah.
I do like a few songs from Paramore though. back in the day. Maybe it's because you heard it so much,
Yeah,
kind of influenced my taste.
definitely.
But I don't listen to any of this stuff. This is not my genre. It's not my cup of tea.
I like it. I like. She looks like the Black Swan. It's like I think I like that. I like this aesthetic.
I like vocals though. There's two things I like about this genre: the drums and the
The
vocals.
vocals, yeah.
Everything else, not for me.
I like that. This is powerful.
Drummer's going crazy with the pedal.
Yay! How sick!
Good drummer.
She's amazing. She's amazing. Freaking love that. I love that. What a weird intro. That's cool. Oh, hello.
That is so peculiar.
I know. I love those costume choices.
She's very fresh, that girl, man.
Dun, 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 dun. She just took it off. Nice.
God, man.
Oh, gorgeous. Oh my god, who is she?
They're all unbelievable.
They really are really cool. Ooh, beautiful though.
So she's always kind of stayed blonde.
That's really dope. This is
I
more
like
of
this
a dance heavy because it's not so vocally demanding.
Yeah. And even then, the choreography is nothing like insane, but it's really entertaining.
So sick.
That's all you need.
She's also an amazing vocalist too, like what?
Ooh, okay.
There we go. Yeah, she's
Now it's time.
literally so freaking cool.
Very good, very good. That's a
That's why you wanna go watch live performances
yeah, for this
for
experience.
this.
That's awesome.
Oh, how cool! Yeah! Oh my god, the crowd going wild!
Long number, eh? They are fresh.
They are, aren't they? She's amazing. I really like her.
Nice. It's hard to pull off that haircut, isn't it, when it's like short hair? Because I think and all of them I think have gone short hair. I think there's been a few of them that haven't. But the thing about short hair is that it changes your facial structure.
It does, yes. And not a lot of people can actually pull it off.
Of course not. Because it's your facial structure.
Yeah.
That's why haircuts and hair is actually so important.
It frames your face.
That's why, I think, like in the last 7-8 years, like beards have trended really well for men, right? Because I don't know why they just figured out the fact that it changes your facial structure, so you'd look more attractive if you have a beard than if you don't, or you look different at least. But it's unbelievable that they can all pull the short hair.
Because they're so pretty. They're naturally really pretty. So
it's the same as like when a woman does like the tail thing,
the high ponytail,
a bun,
or a bun,
okay. Right, completely changes the facial structure.
That's right.
Or when they do the little pigtails, different. It's just insane how much science there's actually behind it. You know what I mean?
I totally agree.
There is.
Yes. Yeah.
And it's what actually works for you. I mean, they obviously have a team of people around them, but it seems everything bloody works on them.
Well, that's what the team's for, so that everything works for them, and they don't have to worry anything about anything but to perform. And I think that's what's so that's important to highlight. Actually, good point, because this performances don't go down that well without hundreds of people behind it, and that are just as invested as the performers, and it's a support team. Like if something is off, if something is off, then everything will be off. So it's really mind-blowing that you get amazing sound technicians, crazy light technicians, stylists, makeup artists, people that are behind the stage just making sure that everything's all right, people that are just behind the stage just to make sure that each member gets their set of water or hydration, or even just a change of clothes and whatever. And it's
supervisors, just people that just look that everything's looking.
Yeah, absolutely. And there is the directors, the musical directors, the musical team, the band. I mean, there is so much happening. So when you look at it, when you look at such a great performance that like this, right, that has everything, and it's a whole show on its own, only on 6 minutes. You watch the whole concert.
Yeah, dude, and that number, it felt rough, like, because it's like
it's long.
It's so demanding for them, and then it had more and more and more. I mean, for an audience, for us, it's like, amen.
Wonderful.
It's amazing. But for them, God, and then they have other ones. Like,
this is stressful. It's stress, especially when they do medleys, like they combine songs. I just feel the stress. It's dope, though. You gotta like take into consideration everything that's happening, like in the atmosphere as well.
Yeah.
Like, because without the people, like without the 60 million people that were watching in that moment, like it wouldn't be as amazing either. So there's this whole thing, like the audience, the team, everybody's part of the same mechanism, and
that intro fed off of so many people there.
Absolutely, it's so freaking cool. Such a thrill.
It is class. We got something else?
No, I think this is it. That's all I got today. But we most definitely check out more. This is just the beginning. This is literally the appetizer of things. I loved it. I think they've got so much vocal power. I love how minimalistic their chorus can be on stage. I love how they can deliver on studio and on live settings. I think we've seen it many times, but it's freaking fantastic.
Yeah, maybe if you find an extra, we can do like some of the funny videos, or maybe like the behind the scenes of some of this stuff. That'll be fun. Just let us know what you'd like to see us like throughout the week and stuff like that, and we will watch it. And do remember that you can support the podcast by getting your merchandise in the link in the description. So do get your Future Friday merch. It helps a lot. And also,
Tune in this Sunday. We're gonna be talking about the Grammys.
Oh yes.
You could totally tune in.
That's a topic and a half, right? So we decided to make a podcast about it on Sunday instead of like having any guests and stuff like that because it's sort of like
such a big deal in music.
Yeah, and we haven't actually. I've abstained myself from watching the winners, like specifically who won. Apart from the news that get to us, So we'll check out all the winners. We'll give our sort of reactions to that, and also a few thoughts have sparked up as things have evolved in this whole week. And we also wanted to do it on Sunday and not like the day after because things have
to cook. They have to like cook off
and also
simmer a little bit.
Yeah, I think people have had a time also to think for themselves.
Absolutely.
And their opinions on the Grammys overall, and then their opinions on the winners, and then their opinion on the nominations and stuff like that. So it takes a while, There's been lots, of stuff to talk about there. So I'd love to check out,
So if you want to tune in, feel free to do so this Sunday. What time?
Sunday, probably like 12
p.m. UK time. So totally tune in to watch Feature Friday. Feature Friday Plus, that's right.
That'll also be available on iHeartRadio, Spotify, and iTunes, or Apple Podcasts, I should say, for those that maybe are working or
listening.
Commuting.
That's right.
Awesome stuff. Well, Walucha, that's brilliant, man. You made it all the way through.
I made it through, dude. I plowed through.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go.
I think it's time for you to rest now. But yeah.
Can you feel my brain being fuzzy?
Yes.
Yes.
Let us know what you thought about this, and also what else we should watch next. And thank you so much for staying with us. Peace.
Bye-bye.